As easy as it may sound, there's more to Tinder than swiping left or right. This is especially true if you're looking for love. Hey ladies, my name is Amy North. I'm a relationship coach from Vancouver, BC. Some of you may know me from my new program, The Devotion System, designed to help women find and lock down love. But if this is your first time checking out my channel, then welcome. Now, today I'm going to talk about something that is so relevant in today's day and age, and that's how to successfully find love online, or more specifically, how to use Tinder. As a woman, you've actually got the odds in your favor. In fact, a study by students at the Indiana University showed that men swipe right 47% of the time, whereas women only do so 15%. This means that men are 3 times more likely to like a woman's profile than we are to men. The same study also showed that humor, a clever opening, and looks are the top 3 attention drivers, and that proximity plays a big role in your chances of hooking up. Now, with those stats in mind, let's talk about some Tinder secrets for women, tricks to up your odds and make more men want to meet you. Before I jump into these secrets, I'd like to quickly ask that if you like what you learn here today or enjoy this video, then please take a moment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. There you'll find my other dating advice videos, and I'd really appreciate the support. So now that that's out the way, let's get started. The first Tinder secret I want to share with you is to present yourself in an honest way. This means being honest about your appearance. So, as tempted as you may be to Photoshop your image or use an old photo of yourself, one from a time when you were younger and in better shape, don't. The #1 complaint Tinder users have is that their date in no way resembled their online profile. So, to avoid this from happening, simply be real. Sure, a super attractive profile pic may get you more right swipes, but that bubble will soon burst when you have to meet these men in real life. Instead, be honest about your looks. It's only going to be awkward when you meet in person if you're lying. Not to mention that it'll kick things off on a sour note. Speaking of photos, there are a few other tips you should keep in mind when choosing which ones to use. For instance, it's important that you include photos of yourself alone. Yes, a fun group photo can work to your advantage, especially if you have one that shows you having a good time with friends. But that said, don't overdo it with these shots. If all your photos are of you and others, then men may have a hard time telling who you are. On the other hand, the same rules apply for selfies. 1 or 2 are okay, but make sure that not all your photos are ones you've taken yourself. These get boring and lack some serious originality. Instead, use photos that are interesting. For instance, pictures of you traveling or shots that show your personality. Oh, and this should go without saying, but by all means, avoid the duck face. Guys aren't into it. Same goes for overly revealing photos. Posting pictures of your extreme cleavage or booty shorts is not going to attract the right kind of guys. So if you're looking for a relationship, then this isn't the way you want to go. My second Tinder tip is to include a bio. Now you may be thinking, but Amy, I just want to meet someone online quickly, or I don't want to put that much effort into an online hookup site. If that's you, then it's especially important that you keep this tip in mind. Including a bio not only ups your odds of men messaging you, but it also gives them something to comment on. This is especially true if you come up with something creative and original. Just looking to meet someone new, or other dating sites didn't work out, are not good leads. Instead, be the happy-go-lucky self, and this is your chance to stand out. When writing your bio, think of it as a first impression, because really, that's what it is. Just like you'd want to make a good one in person, this is your shot to do so online. Now, you don't have to include every detail about who you are and what your story is, but instead note the things you're into. This will give men something to relate to and a genuine taste of who you are. You don't have to be overly serious here either. In fact, a little bit of lighthearted humor can take you far. Just be sure that what you write is tasteful and intelligent. Don't skimp on writing out full words either. You, as in Y-O-U, and R, A-R-E, are not hard to type out, so don't be lazy and butcher the English language. Remember, this is your chance to show them your best self, so make sure that your bio radiates positivity. When men get the impression that you're fun to be around, simply by reading a few sentences about you, then your chances of finding a match will skyrocket. For tips on how to up your odds and come across as a confident catch that any man would be lucky to have, then visit my site, www.coachnorth.com, and watch the free video presentation. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. My third and final Tinder secret is to be active. If men are messaging you, then take the time to respond to them. Just because he doesn't look like Brad Pitt in his photo, it doesn't mean that he isn't charming or a potential match. If a man takes the time to message you, then be polite and give him a minute or 2 of your time by answering him. If you strike up a conversation, then keep it going. Bailing cold turkey isn't fun for anyone. So if you feel like there's no connection between you after chatting for a little bit, then be polite and say so. Don't worry about hurting his feelings. Believe me, it's worse when you actually just vanish. When messaging a match, be sure to keep the conversation light and upbeat. No one wants to hear about how your marriage brutally ended or how you can't seem to find a good guy. Sure, it may be true, but the only message he's going to get from that is that you're picky or seem to have a problem meeting people. So again, keep it pleasant. Lastly, don't overdo it with emoticons. A well-placed smiley face most definitely can add to a conversation, but if you're blasting these off along with thumbs up and other symbols, then it's going to A, make you look lazy, and B, like you're unable to hold a proper conversation. So again, use your words to show them what a great catch you are and be yourself. Well, now it's your time to weigh in. Do you have any Tinder tips to share? If so, I would love to hear from you, so please post those along with any questions you may have about what I've covered in the comments section below. I'll do my best to get back to each of you as soon as possible. Again, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then you can show your support by subscribing to my channel and sharing my video with your girlfriends. If you check out my channel and notice there's a topic I haven't covered and you'd like me to, then just drop me a message in the comments and I'll do my best to put together a video for you. Well, that does it for this time. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something useful out of this video and that you put these tips to use. Until next time, be sure to stay positive, and I'll talk to you again soon.